Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone where I learned this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect out there scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risk their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazabak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson, Yet in My Flesh Shall I See Yahawah. Okay? And I'm going to be touching on reincarnation. Because this is a topic that the average bonehead in Babylon can't get. They think that you come, live once, you die, and life is great, They think that you come and that's it. But in reality, yeah, your body might die, but your spirit doesn't. Because your spirit is pure energy. It's a pure energy source. So your spirit comes back every third or fourth generation. Pursuant to Exodus, I think that's Exodus 20. Okay? Right in the beginning it talks about it. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while. But like I was saying, your body may physically die, but your spirit doesn't. Your spirit is a pure energy source. I touched on reincarnation recently, but I wanted to dig back into it. When my pop, my pa died, my grandpa, I've seen the dead body in person before. I've been to funerals, but just seeing somebody just freshly die, that was my first time. And passed away, should I say. And I noticed his body started looking gray when he died. It got cold when he passed away, because his spirit wasn't in there no more. His spirit wasn't in there no more. He went back to the spirit world to appear before Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. Okay? And then you got to come back on earth to live out your judgment. But in this current time, whoever passes away is going to come back in the kingdom in the right mind, because this is it. We're about to get out of here. So when Jake come back in the kingdom in the right mind, initially they're going to be ashamed, because they rejected Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. And especially, man, I'm thinking about it all the time. My family thinks I'm a lunatic, right? All of our families do. All brothers' families do. Because it wasn't given to them. They were blinded. Just like it says in Romans 11th chapter. Okay? So I'm going to start off in the book of Jeremiah. The first chapter. In the 5th verse. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And if you think about it, how is this possible? Because we were there in the beginning. Okay, the Elohim, Yahawashi, the powers, Yahawashi and the angels created what we see today. So the Lord knew us because we were hand-picked spirits. We were hand-picked by Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. The Lord knows who we are by way of our spirit. And it says, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So the Lord set us apart from the beginning. All right? That we would be prophets. So in our past lives, we knew this truth as well. It wasn't just we woke up this time and the Lord was, not the Lord was lucky. And we're like, what? The prophet thing looks cool. I want to jump into it, and I want to see what's up. We were called here on purpose. Everything happens on purpose. Purpose, Salakia. And I want to see if I could actually get some. Spirit is open. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, see, I thought I got it, but yeah, I'm gonna get this next. Instead, I'm gonna go to the book of Psalms. Psalms 12 and 6. We'll start at verse 6. The words of the Lord are pure words. Because, with this truth, it's pure. You can't add or take from the scriptures. A moth, which is truth. As silver tried the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. 7 represents completion. Verse 7, this is the point. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. What does that mean? In our past lives, we knew this truth as well. The Lord kept us. In our past life, we knew these truths as well. Coming back every 3rd and 4th generation, like I just made mention. It talks about it. It says generation right here. Every 3rd and 4th generation, when we come back into these vessels, these bodies, okay, we wake up. And we woke up to this truth. We were back in the ancient time, Jeremiah 28:8. Prophesying against all the wicked kingdoms. Of all the evil and the pestilence that was to come. Like the scripture said. Okay? I'm going to get this next. In the book of Job. 19. And I'm going to start at 26. And though after my skin, worms destroyed his body. We all die. We all have died over here in these vessels. They put us in the caskets and we're maggot food, just like, the picture I got right here. And it says, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahawah. How is that possible if you died? Reincarnation. Because we died several times on this side. We came back more than once. It's not like we came once, died, and then the last round we came back. No, we've been here more than once. We've been here more than twice. Yahawah Shah was here more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. Okay? It says, whom I shall see for myself. Again, we're going to be able to see him by way of reincarnation. Okay? And my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my rays be consumed within me. So we're going to be able to see the Lord. Okay, when he comes back this time, because he's actually going to come back in our lifetime. You got people saying it's 1,000 years and X, Y, and Z, but really, it's going to happen in our lifetime. Okay? I'm going to go to the book of Ecclesiastes next. First chapter, starting at the 9th verse. It reads, the thing that had been, it is that which shall be. Talking about our, what's like Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there's no new thing under the sun. Talking about our spirits, and also, everything around us. History repeats itself. Ecclesiastes 1:10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? There is no new spirits on the earth. Okay, all the same spirits that were back then are back, are back today. And also, like I said, history repeats itself. Everything they're doing now, they did in the past. Just like, the fires that's happening. Nero did that to rebuild. They don't got no new tactics. It hath been already of old time, which was before us. Verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things. See, that's why when we come back, we don't remember our past lives. I always bring this up in my lessons, just like in Men in Black. You got that thing that Will Smith uses to make people forget. Think about that like in the spirit. When you come back, you don't remember what you did or who you were in your past lives. If you did remember as a baby, that would deflect and kind of make prophecy go off track. Because okay, you wake up at 1 year old, I'm a prophet. You wake up at 2 years old, I got to do the work. It's not going to work that way, man. And it says, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. Again, when you come back in reincarnation, when your spirit gets put in a new vessel, you don't remember. Okay, and then when you come back in your other lives, you ain't gonna remember your past lives. It don't work that way. You know? I'm getting ready to close in the book of Daniel. This is Daniel, the 12th chapter. And I'm going to the 13th verse. But go thou thy way to the end. We're in the end now. For thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. You know? And when you die, you're just taking a little nap. You know, because your spirit is going to get recycled. You know? It's going to get regenerated into another body. You know? So, at the end of the days, we're going to stand in our lots being prophets. Not everybody's lot is a prophet. You got some people's lot to be a 2/3, a demon out there, whether they be on drugs, whether they doing rapping, you know, trying to make it to the top, whether they be on the left-hand side like a witch or a warlock or something like that. Whatever your lot is destined to be, you're going to stand in it. You know? Whatever your lot is destined to be, you're going to be placed in that lot. You know, my sister, her lot was to choose being on the street. You know, I got cousins. Their lot was to choose to be on the street, to be a 2/3. You know, never did I think back then, because we used to hang out before all that took place. We used to just hang out and smoke weed all day, just do nigga shit, because I was wicked. You know, I wasn't woken up to this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. They kept on, and I turned my life around. You know, I found yahawah, Yahawah. You know, if I hadn't found this truth, you know, who knows where myself or any other brother would be, which, you know, I'm sure a 2/3 on the brink of destruction, just like everybody else. So we're standing in our lot, and we're going to continue to push this word, you know, to the death. Make sure I hit the point. Yep. So Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.